out, my children! The Transformers are alive. They may be made of metal and circuit, but they still live. And all living things have ghost stories. During this time, the Autobots were in control of their home planet, Cybertron, and the Decepticons have managed to liberate the city of Iacon. The Transformers are not the only species in this place. Biological beings are there too, but for political reasons, the Decepticons must swear to protect them too. Rumors abound of Autobots in the hills and valleys, plans of a counter-revolution against the Decepticons, and a force is being assembled to hunt them down and destroy them. Starscream is determined to lead that party, going to speak to Megatron to do that. However, he overhears Megatron and Six-Shot discussing that very thing, and how Megatron wants to have Starscream lead the party. However, Six-Shot is worried about the optics of it. Starscream is viewed as a selfish individual who seeks his own glory and power over that of Cybertron itself. And considering they are trying to make the Decepticons look like the best ones to run the planet, having him lead the party would look bad. Megatron explains some of Starscream's backstory. He had a mentor named Krosecz, who was a fervent lover of the planet. She would go off on expeditions exploring the world in every deep crevice and area inside and out. She would take Starscream with her sometimes, but then she eventually died, her shell damaged beyond repair. As such, she asked to be immersed, merged into the planet so that her spark could join with it. Megatron feels that that is the kind of dedication to their world they need if they're going to turn Cybertron into what they want it to be. Six-Shot does not believe Starscream has ever had such a commitment. Unfortunately, Megatron has no real counter and cannot risk them appearing anything than what they claim to be, so he'll let Soundwave command the mission instead. Who cares about Soundwave? Now Ratbat or the Terrorcons? They know what's up. Starscream fumes outside, only to be met by Runabout and Runamuck, who claim that an old myth is true. A ghost who screams in the wastes, a disembodied spark trapped forever without a body, looking to steal the shell of any Cybertronian who wanders near. Starscream figures this is just the Autobots trying to use the myth to their advantage, and elects to fly out alone to check it out. The mention of Krosecz has reminded Starscream that he knows the wastes better than anyone alive thanks to his time with her, and so flies out there to prove his loyalty to Cybertron. We get a little religious lesson on the beliefs of the Cybertronians, that Cybertron was once the body of the being known as Primus, who gave up his own spark, and his frame was smelted down into the planet so that it could create life. Down in the wastes, Starscream soon finds another form of life, one of the alien beastmen who also inhabits Iacon. The creature, having some kind of technological helmet on its head, has a large cable coming from that has become tangled in the technological trees of the planet. The creature can only respond in strange noises as Starscream reasons that somehow the cable has been feeding the creature, keeping it alive for however long it has been here, while also trapping it there. As he tries to cut the cable to let it free, something happens. His spark jumps out of his body, the electrical energy trapping him within the creature. As he awakens, he slowly realizes what has happened to him. Trapped in flesh, seeing out of eyes meant to spot predators instead of distinguishing alloys, and soft bits that are oh so fragile. A Cybertronian, as pointed out, is their spark, not the shell which they inhabit. But a spark trapped for so long? Well, it could very well drive it mad. He briefly panics, trying his best to escape from this trap, but slowly he focuses on the energy of his spark, contained within the neurons of this biological beast. He moves the electrical charge of the brain around so that he can try to transfer out, but within the body of the beast, he soon materializes inside its mind, and finds he is not alone. Krosecz is within the ape as well. As her body decayed and her spark finally went to join Primus, the ape came along and became trapped. It chewed at the cables to try to free itself, but instead intercepted Krosek's spark, and she became trapped within the beast for oh so long, neither able to leave, neither able to die. She laughs at the realization that she has become the myth of the Howling Spark, and in turn may have driven help away. Still, Starscream of course wants to help. Just help him transfer into his body so he can get assistance, either to give her a new body or let her return to the planet if she wants that. But unfortunately, she wants neither. She has been trapped in this biological hell for so long that she has grown insane, believing that Cybertronians taking on a bipedal form, emulating organic beings, is disgusting and heretical. She plans to use Starscream's body to kill as many of her fellows as she can before they stop her. Rid them of the horrors of legs and arms, the misery of limbs and eyes and noses. Well, you can't fault her for her passion. Starscream is aghast at all this talk of murder and genocide. Even Krosecz must laugh at that. She was his mentor. When have those things ever bothered him? But Starscream is sick of everyone assuming they know him so well, and the two battle their way through the creature's body, both heading for the shell outside. While she knows the beast's body better, he is fresh from war and knows how to fight until he returns to his form. He can see Krosecz in the beast's eyes, but she cannot communicate with him through its lips. He considers killing her, freeing her so that she can return to being part of the planet, but then he recalls the myth, the ghost story, and that myth is just as much a part of Cybertron and should continue. And thus he leaves her there, since he truly does love Cybertron. But Krosecz, she will remain there. Starscream will not tell anyone that he found her, and he will never return to her. And that fact? That fact brings us the title of this comic. I have no mouth, and I must Starscream.